Oh, look at that.
Very good.
Hey guys, Rich Madraza with Sick Barbecue and Sick Seasoning, and we got Scott here from Sick Pizza Company.
What's going on?
We're going to show you guys how to do a little bit of work on some ribs. We're going to, first thing we're going to do is pull the membrane off, trim a little fat, and kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on with that. So we'll start with the membrane. The easiest way to do it is not with a killer sharp knife, but with a butter knife and paper towels.
Rich, what's the main reason for doing that?
So we're going to do this so that it allows all the seasonings to do their work and the smoke to get in. And probably the biggest thing to think about that someone explained to me is that basically this waterproofs the meat, so internally.
Sure.
So it also keeps smoke and good yummy seasonings out. So
Love it.
see how easy that was.
That is awesome. I will
So
definitely
paper
get steel
towel
on that one.
keeps you from keeps it from slipping out of your hands and stuff like that.
That's
So
great.
that part's done. Looks pretty good under there. A little bit of fat, not much. So I tend to trim most of my things more than not. I know a lot of people prefer to leave as much fat as possible so that it renders and things, but I like to get the seasoning as deep as I can everywhere I can. So
Those are trimmed pretty well, aren't they?
yeah, they look pretty good. The next thing we're going to do is season them up and get them ready for the smoker. So can you hand me the sweet and savory? That's
not sweet and savory. I'm sorry. There it is.
all right. Sweet and savory from Six Spice. Check it out. It's a seasoning I created originally for doing this kind of deal in competition. It's got a lot of nice flavors, but the big thing is it includes brown sugar and cumin, so we like to use that. It also pairs really nice with the sauces, and I just dab it on. I like the flavor of it, and it does really nice to create a little bit of a bark, so
Nice.
I'm not shy with it. So you shouldn't be either. Use it up. All the little crevices.
It was pretty easy to get everybody to come to the shop today because they knew there was going to be food.
Yeah.
And I had to leave. I left the pizza place to come play with ribs. I like it.
All right. So on top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of the Everyday as well. Everyday is a seasoning that we have that I created for doing brisket originally, but it works, as the name says, every day on everything. So you can start your morning with eggs and potatoes, that kind of thing, and use it. Normally I would season these things the night before and let them sweat. I don't use a binder like a lot of folks do, but that's usually because I tend to leave it on overnight, so I'm not handling it or anything, and by the time I do get to the point of handling it, it's all set.
Sure.
So now we've got our tub set up. Grab our lid, and they're good to store for a while and just sit. And we'll go to the next part, which is working into the smoker side. All right, our coals are ready. We're gonna throw them into the smoker bases and get them going. The first one's gonna be for ribs. So here we go. The deal with this style is that it slowly spreads out. It doesn't catch them all on fire at once, so you get a better, longer burn. It's time to give those ribs some smoky love.
Yeah, baby.
Already got the rack in there. They've been sitting in the rub for a while. You can see that they're already starting to sweat a little bit, so the salt and sugars are starting to do some cool stuff to it. We can do, you can lay them down, you can do all kinds of stuff. You don't have to have a rack, but what I like about it is that it allows the smoke to get up all around it. And if you're doing, this is only an 18-inch WSM, Weber Smoky Mountain, and if I had more than 2 racks, I wouldn't be able to fit them on the top rack. I'd have to start putting some in the bottom, and then you're having to worry about those getting hotter than the top ones. So
Sure.
we're using a rack.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, we're gonna have them at 275 for about hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, and then we'll do a wrap and do them for another hour. All right, folks, time to get the ribs out, do a wrap real quick. They've been on for about 2 hours at between 265 and 275. So let's check it out. Oh, by the way, this is what you do when it's 34 degrees outside and you have a smoker that it's a little bit thinner metal, unlike like Big Green Egg or something like that. Old welding blanket from that scary place we all buy tools from. All right, those are looking yummy. So first we're gonna sprinkle some sugar on here. Cue the poison music. Is that poison? All right. A little bit of peach nectar. It adds a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of flavor, but it also gives it something to help steam it. Oh, do you want to see how tender this is? Oh, anyway, okay. Quit playing with your meat, Rich. A little bit more sugar. And for folks that have been to my birthday parties in the past and stuff, they know that I generally serve these things with sauce on the side. And the reason is if you make it right, then you're accenting it with your favorite stick sauce rather than drowning it. That way you can still taste the meat, but also have that favorite flavor that you've discovered from sick. All right, we're wrapping it with 2 pieces. I'm gonna set it here for just 1 second while I grab the other rib. All right, let's get these ribs out. What do we have here? Well, that looks like it's going to be yummy. First test. This will tell you if it's overcooked per competition rules, but it's what everybody really wants to see. At least for home eating. I think so. Let's see what kind of smoke ring we have here. All right, we're looking pretty good. Nice and moist. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is gonna be some good eating. All right, and all that's left is to leave it to dealer's choice to pick your favorite sick sauce to sprinkle on there and create a little accent. So hope you guys enjoy. Get out there, barbecue with Sick Barbecue.
I'm good.
Very good.
All right, guys, ribs are done. They're gone. Everybody ate them. Fall off the bone. Perfect. Like finger licking good. Sauce on the side. That's Rich's deal. Like put the sauce on the side so people can choose which flavor that they want to use on there. So, but the smoke, the big thing's the smoke penetration into it and the way that is. And I mean, putting the spices on there, definitely the flavor to go with. 6 spice. That's what you need.